Oscar winner John Ridley is our neighbor. Yes, Dr. Ridley lives right across the street in John. So I know what Oscar winner looks like. And so we're going to work with it and he's going to get there. This is Mr. Ralph Littlefield by way of New York, and he's going to give you a preview of a film that he's making here in Milwaukee, and he's leaving for San Francisco pretty soon.
Okay. Well, thank you everyone for coming out, I should say. Secrets. Secrets is a television series, actually, but we're making it a film, a feature film, of course, a pilot first and foremost. It is a paranormal film, a film about ancient history that has is revealing itself now in the present, and it's deals with a family whose bloodline is related to all the things that went on in Genesis 6:1 through 7. You can read about it. Then you can also look the story up in the Torah. You can also find it in the book of Enoch. You can find these things on the information YouTube. Nevertheless, what happened, if anyone doesn't know about it, that the sons of God came down to earth and they mingled with mankind, and they all sorts of hellish things was a result of it. And so therefore, that's the Nephilim, exactly. And so everyone doesn't know that there were all classes of Nephilim. Nephilim were not only just giants, but they were also hybrids between man and animals. Since we also know about our lore, about vampires, Secrets is full of them. Secrets is also full of psychomaniacs with super strength, people with telekinetic powers, things of that nature, levitation, the whole nine. And these things we discovered that even now science is tired, what they're doing now is even, to propel our vehicles with levitation now, even with sound. Sound is a part of levitation technique. And so this story tapped into it. So I kind of fictionalized it a little bit though. This particular family has discovered that their bloodline goes back to those incidents back in Genesis 6:1 through 7. And their uncle is secretly recruiting one of their family members to go ahead and find the artifacts that can help bring about the Eternals to go ahead and fight against the children of darkness, or the children of the fallen. Now, with that being said, this particular piece here that you're seeing now, this is a montage of one of the reckless ones. His name is Eric, and he's a child. He's a child at the produce of a rape, and his mother, she has become obsessed with one of the components in the Nephilim arsenal, which is called the Heart of Darkness, and she has possession of one of those components. And of course, this being that you see creeping up the stairs, that's Eric. And now, what's happening at the same time, though, her family is waking up to who they truly are, and so they kind of clash in this battle between good and evil. They're preparing for what they call the Dark Wars, the wars before the 7-year reign of the Antichrist. So here we have a secret war going on in secret behind society. This was culminate in manifesting into society when you see the bigger wars. So that's what this story is about. They start off small, they start behind the scenes with covert, who has recruited his nephew secretly to find all these artifacts, and also discovering that these are wars get started. This is what it's been all about controlling of the human race as a whole, not as races, because we are one. And that's what he's discovered, is this one blood. And so therefore, there's a fight to keep that heat. Miss, come on up here.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, come on up here. Yes, Miss Camille Ferguson. Come on, Mercedes, Miss Mercedes. Come on. I think all my other people have to escape.
And these are mostly local.
Nope, they're all local.
Right?
Milwaukee, yes. That's another thing. Secret started here actually in Milwaukee. It started in Milwaukee. And what's actually got me interested in doing it is because I like how Milwaukee it has a lot of valleys within the city itself. It's peaked off, valleyed off, plateaued off. And that really interests me as far as because I'm a photographer as well. And When I got up, I went over here to on Hope Street and looked up over the hill, and I'm like, wow, I never seen anything shot from this area. And that boy, it's like, man, this is your opening for secrets right here. This is what you can do. You can bring that camera down right on the cities. This is a hidden skyline, which I haven't seen on the postcard. I haven't seen it there. So I'm like, well, let me take advantage of it and shoot it. This story all culminates back in Milwaukee. I've shot Cincinnati, from Cincinnati to Green Bay. And now we're getting ready to go west to San Francisco, where another part of the story takes place as well. And that'll happen in May. And we're bringing it back, so
I'm good.
So everything that you can see after that, but my mind is ongoing. I was like, no, I dropped it back because there's some substance that was missing. And right now, back in the 90s, I used to work here. Before I moved to New York, I used to work in Marshall Fields. I don't know if anyone notices anything about the Grand Avenue and what it is, you know, what it was made from. But one day, one of my coworker and I, we were maintenance. We were on the manual elevator, the ancient elevator, the one with the big lever, all that muscle, and the gates just slammed closed and things like that. We were on that one, and somehow the lever slipped, and it took us past our stop, way past our stop, and we were in a place that was just totally, black dark, but the elevator lights still worked. It was weird. But anyway, the gate just flew open, the door flew open, and it was this cool, stale breeze that came in, and I said, man, I'm seeing bricks. I see bricks on the ground. He said, well, I see tracks. And sure enough, the light, as we, our eyes adjusted, we saw that there were buildings under this place here. All the old tracks from 1800s, things of that nature, all that stuff is still here under this city, under this mall.
So this is back when it was Gimbels and Schuster.
Absolutely, exactly.
Yeah.
All that stuff is still, the street lights and everything, just like it, never been touched. And you can walk to the store, it was open. Yeah, it's all still there. And so that's another.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah, it's still there. It's still there. I was saying, if the gentleman that did the show about underground cities, used to be on cable, if he could come here and you see that, I think he'd be pretty amazed, because all of it is intact. It's all intact. So they have a picture of it upstairs in the food court. But what you can see down there, absolutely. And I think how far it goes. I believe it goes all the way to the old 333 building where over on Plains, where you still see all the cobblestone streets and things of that nature. But Milwaukee has a lot of history.
So you're saying this was low like Menominee Valley?
Exactly. And Milwaukee has a lot of history. It being, the French being here, things of that nature. And also this story is actually, its origin is of French nature. This is actually the perfect place to start. They were here before us.
Yeah, but that's something, give the credit.
Yeah. So these people were from, they 8 to 12, sometimes they feel 15 footers out of those mountains. And they were, they all had red hair, 2 rows of teeth, 6 fingers and 6 toes. Yeah. So what happens is the Smithsonian comes in and takes over the site, keeps everyone out, so you don't know. Oh yeah. Not the plaque. It's a huge. They call it the M. Matter of fact, it's a giant M. When you can look it up on YouTube. I was standing on it, didn't know that's what it was, but that's what it is. It's a mound and it's a huge one, big one. You can see straight into the rock from the top, straight into the rock. I forget the one in southern Illinois, right across from St. Louis, which is a huge pyramid. They're finding. Yes.
Yeah, I used to go there all the time as a child.
So all these things have been discovered, and they thought they were all Indian. Well, yeah, they were. They maintained them, but they were Nephilim sites. Nephilim managed Nephilim story. You will see that they'll tell you, hey, it wasn't us. It was some other people, and actually they end up fighting them because they were cannibals. Yeah. So this is.
Give police an opportunity to say a few words, please, and see what Milwaukee has to offer.